Alrighty, welcome everyone. My name is Ashley Warren. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, I'm sure you are very familiar with my face. I'm on a lot of the trainings here at the CommonStead. So just about a month ago, we started having conversations with Think Plus, and we really saw the stars aligned and so much synergy with what we're already doing at the CommonStead. And it's multiple things, and it can be talking to clients or customers that maybe one product didn't fit for them. Now we're able to go to them with multiple, very easy. Kyle and I did a back and forth today. I was asking him some questions, and the theme is it almost feels too good to be true. like like it's so a wow type of opportunity for our clients and people that we might already know, or who we've sold to in the past, or that we didn't have the opportunity to sell to for one reason or another. So, Brendan, I just really appreciate you being here, being willing to present to our community. Just as a quick note to everyone, I was saying this before the recording. Anyone watching this recording, it is time sensitive. So you will hear dates. It is the 24th today. At the end of this week, our promos are shifting and changing. With that being said, because we are the CommonStead and we are who we are, and we're bringing such incredible people to the table, we're able to tap into these brilliant, brilliant minds that are really helping us with this transition so we can help you make more money with the same customers you're already talking to. So Brendan, go ahead and take it away. I'll let you share screen. You let me know if you need me at any point in time.
Great. Ashley, thank you so much. Welcome, everybody. It's great to meet you. My name is Brendan Kenny. I'm actually one of the founders of Think Energy on the marketing side. My brother Ed's with me, and my other brother Jimmy, and our Tony Procopio, our fourth founding member. We do all the trainings, we do all the building out of the networks, and really kind of doing these presentations. And so, my goal is to share some information with you all today about our company for you to make a decision. If you like what you hear, definitely get started, because there's some advantages for getting started today. But our company's 3 years old. I want to highlight one thing that was just announced this weekend. In the Direct Selling Association, we were listed in the top 20 fastest growing companies in the direct selling industry after 3 years. And we haven't even started. I mean, our technology just launched a little over 8 months ago. And the previous 2 years, we were just unlocking savings with our relationships with developers and community solar, which you'll see through this presentation. But we were notified as making $150 million of revenue in just our 3rd year. So we are about to do things in this industry that is definitely different. And why are we growing so fast within the Direct Selling Association? Is because we're not like your typical energy company. We are a technology company. We're an energy company using technology to really unlock savings for every consumer at every level in states that we operate in. So let's dive in, because there's a lot to share. In this presentation, it'll be about 15 minutes of information. I will stay on. My brother's here. Some of our partners are here. Ashley's here. We will answer any questions for those that want to stick around and get the information that you need. So I'm going to share my screen. I need Ashley to be my eyes and ears, because I'm pulling up my presentation. Just want to make sure she can see everything. Can you see it all? Does it look good?
Looks great. Looks
Awesome. You
great.
can hear me great. Awesome. Well, listen, welcome to our company, Think Energy. Really, Think Plus is our what we call our network. It's Think Energy is the company, and Think Network, or Think Plus, is the sales network. So, like I had mentioned before, our whole technology, we're all technology based. Our platform is 100% technology, and what we're doing is empowering customers to use our technology to unlock savings on that bill that they pay every single month, which is a habitual bill that every single person that pays an electric bill every single month. And so we're making it super easy. The way we built our technology is to perform in the back end, but also on the front end, where a customer can participate with us. We make it super easy. It's like shopping at Amazon. You'll see that through the presentation. But why is Think Energy growing so fast? Well, there's a couple trends that are happening in America that are creating a lot of buzz for our technology. Number one, increased rates all around the country. And why are the rates skyrocketing way higher at a pace than inflation? Well, it's because of the AI boom. These data centers that are being built across the country are consuming energy at a level and a rate that's much higher than any other search engine out there. And you'll see that every utility, when they go to buy energy, they have to buy it now, not only for residents and small businesses, but they have to accompany that with demand for AI centers. So that's increasing the rates that everyone shares and pays. It's actually pretty sad to see. So we have a technology called Proton, which is proprietary. It's patented in 4 different countries. But we have something that benefits the consumers in states that allow this technology to work. And I'm going to show you what that technology is just with a 1-minute video here.
Welcome to AutoSave, the easiest way to save money on electricity automatically. No more shopping around, no fees, no risk. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier. Everyone uses energy differently, yet most people pay the same price. We believe you should be rewarded for being a smart energy user. With AutoSave, your Think Energy rate is personalized just for you. Here's how it works. You sign up for AutoSave. We review your personalized Think Energy rate offer every month. If your personalized rate offer can beat the utility's price to compare, we switch you. If not, you're served by the utility. We look for savings every month so you don't have to. And as you can see, over time, your savings can really add up. If there's an opportunity to save with Think Energy, it'll happen, all upside, with the peace of mind of the utility's standard rate as your safety net. Simple, risk-free, and automatic. And you'll always know what's happening. We actively monitor your savings potential and notify you if your energy supply changes. Still the same utility, still the same bill. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier, with no interruption to your service. AutoSave is all upside, and you'll have peace of mind knowing that you'll never pay more than your utility's standard rate. That's AutoSave. And now, when you connect your smart thermostat to your account, Think Energy will unlock an enhanced product, guaranteeing you'll save at least 5% below your utility's price to compare every month. No fees, no stress, no risk. Just guaranteed savings anytime Think Energy is your supplier, automatically.
Wow. So that is our technology now. That is exciting, and it's never been done before in the industry. We're taking some states by storm with this product because traditionally, if you live in a state that has deregulation, you, the consumer, have to make a choice. If you don't have to, if you don't make a choice in some states, you just get defaulted to the supplier of the state, that it's the utility company, and they have what they call a standard offer. So most people have tried shopping in the past and they've actually gotten burned because they aren't paying attention. They don't even know what they signed up for. So there's been tons of people that have complained about deregulation with energy as opposed to telecom. And so we, with our technology, have the ability where someone can enroll for free. And we, as a broker, will, when we can service you, we will. We do customized pricing. So that means if we can beat your standard offer to compare, which is your utility price, we'll save you and we'll post it on your bill with a savings. If we can't beat that price that you're on, then we park you right where you were to begin with. No surprises to anybody. We notify our customers when we make our moves in and out. And we obviously let you know how much money you're saving. There's nothing to do. It's free and all that stuff. There's no contracts. There's no rates to sign up for. It's just let our company and our technology take care of you. Now, we guarantee that, by the way. So in any circumstance where maybe the utility made a mistake on their billing platform and for some reason there was an overcharge, it won't be because of us, but we'll still refund you any kind of the difference. So that's our guarantee. It's a product that we guarantee that if we can't beat the standard offer, we will refund your customer immediately. Now, I will also tell you that because people have had such a bad experience over the 2 decades with energy deregulation and making choices and getting burned, 90% of all customers in the PJM market, which is 6 states, by the way, which accompany over 30 million customers, are back with the utility. 90%. That means almost every single one of your friends and family or anyone that pays an electric bill in the 6 states that have this service are with the standard offer of the utility, paying the most they could possibly pay. And so these are the states. So for those of you that want to know and how to reach out and build a business, these are the states that have that service today, active right now: Illinois, Ohio, DC, New Jersey, Delaware, Pennsylvania, and there's and Texas, which is not necessarily in AutoSave. We'll talk about that in a second. But at Think Energy, we don't want you to waste your time. Because this opportunity, this technology only works with smart meter markets, we want you to be aware of the markets that for the next 30, 40, 50, 60 years, you can build a massive sustainable business if you know anyone that lives in these states that are highlighted right now. We will always be able to offer consistent savings for our consumers in these states. These are all smart meter states, by the way, that they have smart meters. These are all states that will be able to take advantage of our battery program, which you're going to hear about in a second. So this is where I don't want to waste anyone's time. Listen, I live in Boston, but yet I'm building the biggest business, and even I'm not even a state that participates in this, but I have a network everywhere. Everyone's got networks everywhere. And so, but what I'm doing is building my businesses within the networks that are on this slide. And I think it's important for all of you. I like to be as transparent as possible. And I don't want any one of you guys to waste any of your time. But I will tell you that the top money earners in our company all live in states that aren't even shaded on this screen. So it really doesn't matter where you live. If you know people in these states, then you can do really, really well with our company. And so that's one way we unlock savings. Another way with our technology and our relationships with developers, these big community solar developers, not rooftop solars, but these developers that put these massive solar projects in states. They're called community solar. And many states created laws that help residents and small commercial be able to take advantage of helping the development of these solar farms by freely subscribing to them. And as a result, the developers, according to the state laws, have to give a discount to the consumers that support these solar farms. This actually is one of our farms. We actually have a relationship with the developer that built this farm. It's in Berkeley Township, New Jersey. They had a need to get 2,000 subscribers in the local community in New Jersey, in JCP&L, to subscribe to that farm, which our sales network did in record time. Why? Because it's a free enrollment, doesn't cost the consumer anything to get on a community solar farm. Even if you have rooftop solar, by the way, you can qualify to get an additional discount. So there's no reason for anyone that pays an electric bill that lives in a state that has community solar available for them not to subscribe to get a discount on their electric bill. When you subscribe, it's free. We at Think Energy supply all of our independent agents with an easy website you can share for your consumers. They go on, they put their zip code in. If the product is available, they can buy it. They can just buy it like they're shopping at Amazon. They fill out a couple of forms, they upload their bill, and they get a welcome to energy. When the farm is filled, we'll start giving you your credits every single month. So the community solar is exciting because it is expanding state by state. And even if you're not in a deregulated state, it has the ability to work in other states. So this over time will go to 20, 30, 40 states, and it's all driven by legislation, local state legislation. A lot of states are writing laws to support community solar. But just to highlight, one of the states that we just launched, which is exciting, is Maryland. We have over 300,000 slots available in Maryland. Everyone in Maryland it gets a minimum 10% off their electric bill, guaranteed for 25 years for free. Renters, homeowners, doesn't matter. Here's someone, this is my brother, Bill. This is real. Eddie, my brother's on a farm, right? So let me just show everybody. When you go online and you quickly put in your account number and you upload your bill, and then you're on a farm, this is what it looks like for the next 25 years. This is a Baltimore Gas and Electric bill. As you guys can see on the bottom of, in the middle, right where it says bill summary, it says other charges and credits, and there was $97. Now, the second page of that bill, you will quickly see other charges that give you an idea of what are those charges. What makes up that $97? You'll see 10% of that was community solar credit, electric only, and it says $33. Now, if my brother Ed had not subscribed to a farm, if he just went on with his life as normal, he would have paid $33 extra that he didn't have to because he knew that there was a subscription available in the state of Maryland with legislation that provided this discount for the next 25 years. This didn't cost him anything. It took him literally 2 minutes to enroll, and he'll get this benefit for 25 years now, every single month. There's no contracts, so if Eddie moves, he just loses the discount because he moved. If he moved, he cancels his electric bill, right? Now, the new person that buys his home, if a community solar slot is available, they can subscribe. But this is why this product is one of the best products I've ever seen in the energy. As far as a cost energy savings, this is probably one of the best I've ever seen in my 20 years of doing energy deregulation. But everything is about our company is unlocking value for consumers, unlocking savings. Everything I've showed you right now, has the customer had to pay anything? No. They've never had to pull out a credit card to and sign up for our products. We are just saving them money on something they're already paying. Now, because people in states that I told you before that have autosave, which is that automatic switching program, that's our technology that now opens the door for other services to be added to give you even greater discounts on your electric bill. And this is a product that we're launching nationwide this year. but it's going to be in those states with smart meter markets. And we will also look for states that have data centers being built at a record pace. So 2027, 2028, we'll probably expand our portfolio. But right now, this is going to be in 7 states in 2026. We just started in Texas, and we will start to expand into New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and Illinois within the next 2 months, by the way. We heard that news. This is exciting. So let me share with you what this technology is through a quick video.
Every summer we see it. Record heat, record energy demand, and the same story on repeat. Regular outages, soaring prices, a grid pushed to the breaking point.
The earth is still hot, and so is the demand for electricity.
More energy is better than less energy. With the rise of AI technology, demand on power plants is increasing.
Here's the thing. The grid we all depend on was built more than 100 years ago, for a time when electricity flowed one way, from a few big power plants to every home and business. But that world has changed. Today, millions of devices draw power every second. Demand for electricity keeps growing, but the grid hasn't kept pace. And it's not steady. Some hours we have plenty of power, others we're short. That's why electricity now costs different amounts at different times of day. When demand peaks, energy gets expensive. And when we need less energy, it's cheap. And this means consumers have to work harder and pay more for less reliable energy. Until now, a quiet revolution has started. Home batteries can now store energy when it's cheap or abundant, and use or even sell it back when it's needed most. Link thousands of those batteries together with smart software, and you get something entirely new called a virtual power plant. Instead of waiting for a distant generator to fire up, these connected devices can instantly feed energy back into the grid. The grid pays providers for this support. Those earnings can be shared with customers, lowering costs for the homeowners whose batteries made it possible. For consumers, that means significantly lower costs, predictable rates, and backup power when the grid fails, along with a direct role in building a cleaner, more resilient energy system. We are reshaping how electricity works as we're preparing to bring this idea to scale. Think Plus will be partnering with a next generation virtual power plant, connecting batteries and people
I
to
go to
one
work
intelligent
the
energy
event in
network.
Costa Mesa this weekend. Like,
It gets stronger and energy becomes something we all share. This is the power of connection. Coming soon from Think Plus.
Okay. Hopefully you guys heard that, because I at some point I heard someone come off there. So anyway, that is exciting. So that is brand new. We have a partnership with a company called EcoFlow. They are one of the largest home based battery companies in the world. They have over 5 million installed devices in Europe, and they just launched in North America. The device that we're going to be supplying our consumers is called the Ocean Pro. It actually just won Innovation of the Year by Time Magazine. It is an incredible device. And we, as a technology owner of Proton, the reason why this makes sense for us is we can monetize a home. We can turn that home into what we call a virtual power plant. So because we can actually monetize the home and profit off of the home, we will allow these batteries to go on people's homes at no cost. We will install them at no cost, and we will lock them into rates that will save them a tremendous amount of money over 15 years. The 15-year contract is because the batteries have a 15-year warranty. It just makes sense. And we'll reevaluate it at that point, because obviously we were going to continue making money off the house. So after 15 years, we'll probably upgrade and just give the greatest and latest of the next edition. But what other energy company out there do you know that has a simple and compelling customer value that I just shared with you? And that's where we make ourselves and set ourselves apart from every other energy company. Everyone else is doing the standard, hey, I got a great rate for 6 months. They hope you sign up, and then they know you fall asleep, and then they start overcharging you when that 6 months is over. That game is over. We're innovative. We want to protect our consumers. The number one reason I decided to join this company and make it my all-in opportunity was because the number one priority in this company is the customer. Did you hear me talk about commissions yet? No. I want to make sure that I want to take care of our consumers. If I take care of my consumers, I know I can build a dynasty, a legacy type business. And I know all of you can do the same thing within your networks. You can feel proud to know that your mom, your sister, or your brother won't get burned by Think Energy. And I've been doing this for 3 years. I have my entire family on all of our services, and I have not gotten one complaint yet. So I will tell you to get started. Yes, that's what we want. We want no complaints. You don't want to be running down the road and getting a call and saying, what happened to my bill? That's like not anything anyone's interested in. But to get joined with Think Energy, the enrollment is a one-time setup fee of $59. Okay. That gets you your website, it gets you your training docs, it gets you your certification, because you need to be certified to represent energy savings. So each state has a certification you have to go through and get past. It takes about 20, 25 minutes to do that. That all comes with the $59. You do have a marketing app called BAM, which you can actually share. All the videos I just shared with you on this presentation are available when you sign up. It's in your BAM app. We have all of your custom pages. We have all of your brochures that have been approved by the company. They've made them for you with all your QR codes attached to your website. It's super easy to share your business with other people. All that comes part of the $59. Now, I will tell you that tomorrow, this is hot off the press, nobody in our company even knows about this, but because you're with Ashley today, I figure I'd spill the beans. So tomorrow, we're actually doing what they call a TNT. We do it a couple times a year, not for the same reasons. We do them for different parts of our business, but because the batteries are going to be launched in several states in the next couple months, we want to have as many energy advisors on board our team as possible. And so we're doing what we call a TNT promotion. It's a 24-hour promotion. It'll start tomorrow, so at midnight. So I don't want any one of you to do anything today. If you like what you see, get back, by the way, with Ashley, because she'll set you up tomorrow. But we're going to do that enrollment special from $59 to $20. Okay, so we're taking it down to $20. And then the CommonStead has promotions for you guys that she'll explain to you that you guys can take advantage of when you enroll customers over the next couple weeks. But that's our program to get set up. Now, for those that want to learn how to make income in our company, listen, I've done presentations my entire life. I can tell you right now that as soon as you go into the weeds with numbers, you lose everybody. If you like what you see, we pay 9 different ways. Every time a customer comes on our platform, we're going to pay you in what we call weekly commission, customer acquisition. So when my mom signed up for AutoSave, I made $20. You can earn up to $300 with different products, because we have AutoSave, we have Community Solar, and then we have the battery, right? So you can earn for anywhere from $20 to $300 for just enrolling a customer, and that's paid weekly. But the special part about Think Energy, and this is the part that that most of you might not understand this quite yet. You will a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 from now. Every single month that a customer's on our product, enjoying our service, a little commission gets paid to you. It's called residual income, and it's tied to your electric bill. And nobody not paid, I can pretty much guarantee everyone you talk to pays their electric bill. So it's one of those guaranteed residuals that you're not going to have to worry about. So take a picture of this QR code, because it takes you to the 10 ways that we pay, and it goes into detail for those that want to know the numbers. There's a video that we created. It's 20 minutes. It goes through each one of the 10 ways we pay in detail. Fair enough, guys? Everyone, I will tell you that the battery, by the way, just a quick snapshot, is when we do launch the battery does come with a pretty big commission, depending on where you are in the compensation plan, because these are ranks in our company. We have 10 ranks, and these in the first 4 ranks, if you hit the 4th rank, you maximize the commission on every battery sale. And then your mentor bonuses are when I sponsored someone into the business, like my good friends here who sponsored Ashley, they came on as my direct, and they're both getting batteries. So when they get a battery, I make $150 every battery that they get, because I sponsored them. That's what you call a mentor bonus. Okay, everybody. So it can be very lucrative. We do have a great promotion that goes through the middle of the summer. For anyone that's brand new, that accumulates 500 customer growth credits. For every 500, you make $5,000 extra dollars on top of the 10 ways we pay. If you were to accumulate a team of 2,500 customers by July 15th, you would make $25,000 in bonuses, and then the company would match that. So that would be a total of $50,000. By the way, anyone that does that, and we've had several people in our company that have done that in the last 3 years, that have done it within 6 months. When you plug into our opportunity and you start to see what we're all about, you'll meet them all. They're the top miners in our company. But I will tell you that the $25,000 matching check will be given to you on stage at our national convention. That's how they're going to do it. So I hope and wish all of you success on doing that. But even if you fall short of the 2,500, for every 500 team customers that come onto your platform before July, you make an extra $5,000. So even if you built a team of 1,000 customers by July, you'd still make an extra $10,000 on top of the 10 other ways that we pay you. And by the way, just for getting to 2,500 customers in our compensation plan, if you do the numbers, it's about $50,000 anyway. So you'd make over $100,000 of part-time income. Not bad. And for every customer that comes onto our platform, whether you bring them on or your friend or me or Ash, it doesn't matter. $10 goes into our what we call a Think Local program. This is our fundraising. It's our do good and local fundraisers. They come and they pitch their campaigns, meaning, hey, they need to raise money. They have to come from one of us. So we nominate them. They pitch their campaign of what they're raising money for. When we approve them, we put them on our website. And then $10 of every customer that comes onto our platform goes into what we call community cash. And every single month, that community cash, you can't put it in your own bank account. You have to donate it. So you got thousands of people that are earning community cash every single month. And when they go to the website to see who's raising money, they can simply, if they want to donate $5, $10, $20, they can donate as much as they want to any cause that hits them in their heart. But we're helping the local communities with this. These are local nonprofits within the Think Energy advisor base that we're building. So it's really exciting. We're helping a lot. We've helped over 30 nonprofits raise their money for their goals and campaigns just in the last couple of months, which is exciting. They do a lot of PR. They're so thrilled. This money comes for them out of nowhere, but we're making a massive difference with our company. Our convention is in Philadelphia to celebrate the 250th anniversary of our country. There's a QR code if you want to register to our convention and be there in person. It's $109 for anyone that's new for the whole weekend. We'll give all those details to you later. But that's my information part of the program, Ashley. So I know that you have some instructions to take people from here if they're interested. So I'll let you kind of guide them in terms of where to go from here. But I want to say thank you for letting me share this incredible opportunity with your network. And I'm here for anyone to have any questions. Or Ashley, you take it from here and tell me where you want to go.
Absolutely. So let's do this. I'll let everyone have information on what to do next. What are their best next steps? There's a lot of awesome questions in there. Maybe as I'm talking, Kenny's, Keith, Kyle, these K's, can you get on over there and answer? Because I'm not the expert yet. Just you wait, I will be. But I'm going to share a few things. And then also, Brendan, thank you so much for your time and all of your time, guys. It's always really wonderful to work with people that have your back, that see where we're going, and they get it. So I just appreciate your time and all the effort and the late night Zoom sessions or the texts or whatever. We're really, really grateful for you. So let's do this. For anyone who is interested, you're like, all right, this seems like something I want to hear more about. You guys will go to think.thecommonstead.com. There is a very short form in there. Go ahead and fill it out. It tells us that you guys are interested. So that's number one. If you aren't in the Commonstead already, because some people I think are here, but they're not actually in the Commonstead, get to the person that invited you here. Say, hey, you have a join link for me. I hear it's free. Tell me all about it. It takes you another 5 seconds to fill that out. You will be officially joined in the Commonstead for free. Be a part of our community. From there, I'll just share my screen real quick so you can see what's coming, what we already have, what we're building. So for no matter what, everyone go get back to the person they got back to if they're not already in the Commonstead, because I'm going to talk Commonstead speak for a sec, and fill out the think.thecommonstead.com. Once you're in the Commonstead, you are able to log into our community. If you come down here, we have a Think biome. Here we're having announcements. This is also a great place to ask questions. I know we're asking a bunch of them right now, but let's say you think of one at 10 o'clock at night and we're not all available for you. Throw it in here. We have everyone that's on this call has the ability to pop in here and help you answer your questions. I want to just give a quick where we're going next. So popping over to events. I know we're still figuring out how to navigate this. It's the 24th today. We're here at Think Opportunity. If you come over here, you can see at 2 o'clock on Thursday, we have an onboarding session for you guys. Our hopes are that we can have everyone fill out the think.thecommonstead.com now, today, so that we can get you in at that promo. Because ideally, you don't have to pay the maximum amount. We can get into Think for $20 right now. Can't think of anyone that can't throw that on a credit card. I mean, coffee's nearly that expensive, guys. No excuses. Get in. Why? Because if you're building already in the Commonstead and you might know that you already have a bunch of people that are excited, just get in so they can come in there and be on your team still. So you'll come here. We got this one, and now we have the final onboarding. This is going to be on Thursday. From there, what we will probably do is have some sort of sessions that we can do, like maybe once a month or once a week, and keep everything going. But now is the time. So just to wrap it up, in order of importance, if you're not already in the Commonstead, just get to the person, get your join link. Then from there, fill out the think.thecommonstead.com. Then we will get you all the information. Make sure to join us for onboarding. Capitalize on that promo. We will always remind you, but please check your emails, check your texts. We'll let you know. We're hoping now that you know that this is launching starting at midnight, Kenny or Brendan.
Midnight. Yep. So to midnight tonight, whole 24 hours.
Midnight tonight for 20 whole full hours. You can get in for $20. So
That's
I
it.
mean, I truly can't think of a better time. So grateful for all of you. If I'm missing anything, feel free to put it in the comments. If not, we can maybe answer any questions if anyone wants to come off mute. There's a few questions about batteries. If we want to go there, that's fine. I'd say
Quick
we can
question.
go for another 10 minutes.
Cool. This is Robbie. I got a quick question. So I was with one of my guys today. He's huge when it comes to the space. Problem is he lives in Texas and CoServe. Now, obviously, I know he doesn't have the power to choose his utility provider because it's a co-op. Would he still be able to get the autosave in the battery?
So in Texas, you have to get a rate. So CoServe is in North Dallas. I know it very well.
Let's go.
Believe it or not, CoServe is a territory we're looking to actually provide service for the battery. It won't be in the version 1. We will eventually be able to service CoServe. So he's not going to miss out on much. But CoServe is like a municipality that they have like 300,000 customers that they service. So he would have to pick a Think Energy rate plan to be on the battery, and that's not possible in CoServe today. But that's a territory we are looking at. So I would just say to him, because he lives in Texas and he has the ability to go outside of CoServe, and I'm sure his network is into Dallas and all that, to focus there first, but then he would eventually be able to get it in his own backyard in time.
Do you know the rough timeline or 4 months? 6 months?
It could be earlier. I don't know, because our focus right now is Dallas and Houston. Those are 2 markets that we have all the installation teams set up for go time. You know what I mean? So, and that go times can be in the next 30 to 45 days, but CoServe is because there's another battery company in CoServe. Our CEO is very competitive. They want to get in. So it is a market that we will eventually get into. I just don't know if we're going to get into. Probably, if I were betting, I would probably say August, July, August timeframe, if it's my bet.
Sweet. Appreciate it.
Frank, it looks like you have a question.
I do, thank you, Ashley. Maryland is Maryland one of the states?
Maryland is hot.
Yeah.
So Maryland has, so interesting that you asked that. Maryland has the community solar right away, which is great. So if you have any contacts in Maryland, get to them now, because that state discount showing up 10% for 25 years, that's a no-brainer. That's easy. But the Maryland legislation, who underegulated energy, by the way, they rewrote the rules in Maryland. So everyone pulled out. But the legislators, the head of the energy department, everybody's looking at our technology because customer can't pay more than the standard offer of the utility. So they may actually make an amendment to their rules to allow Think Energy to supply their customers in Pennsylvania or in Maryland, which would allow us then to do the battery. Now, once again, that is not going to be high on the priority list because we are launching New Jersey, Pennsylvania, all these other states with massive programs. But Maryland will be a program that potentially within the next year and by the way, if you have a network you build with community solar, and then if it ever passes, you have the best head start of anybody. So that's how I'll answer Maryland.
All right. And then the next one is the battery program. Does that have to get coupled with other parts of your business?
No, the only
No.
thing that we need it is we need them to be on autosave, which is the automatic savings program. So that's free. That doesn't cost anything, but that's our technology. So that's how we monetize and sell energy back to the grid, the stored energy from the battery. We need to do it through our rate, through our retail side. So that's why we do require that product to be sold to a house owner before the battery.
Okay, so I'm in Virginia. We are not deregulated.
Correct.
So autosave is not available here. Is that correct?
Correct. Yeah, it's not available.
Okay.
Virginia's not deregulated. Correct.
And then without that, you can't do the battery thing.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a shame because we've got a brand new governor who's got an ambitious energy program for our state. And one part of that is very focused on improving the availability of electricity. So
Yeah. Yeah. Listen,
that's
I
a
always say
shame.
never say never. I always say never say
Mhm.
never because you never know. Listen, every state, look at Maryland, underegulated, right? So that came out of nowhere. So all you need is a new administration to come in, like you said, who's got a big need, and you never know what will happen. That's where batteries will dictate legislation because it's such a positive thing that's happening. I will give you guys one, for instance, in New York. There's a town in New York that they had a free battery program that they did a beta program with the utilities. They put 300 homes on it. And when this latest storm that happened, it made a massive impact on that grid because they were able to take the stored energy from those three homes and it definitely solved the problem with that storm. So now everybody's looking at this thing saying, wow, it is the future of energy deregulation is going to be stored battery. And so we're in the beginning stages of a big boom that it has to happen. There's no even choices anymore because there's not enough energy on the grid to support the homes that are and the businesses. So we are solving a major problem in this country, and that's why I think Energy's positioned because of our capital, because of the success we've already had, and because of our network. We're positioned to really do well with this opportunity with the batteries.
I will
great.
say this too is anyone who is feeling like, ooh, dang, it's not in my state. Guys, I have sold so many solar deals and I was never in the state. I am in Utah. There was not solar available. So keep in mind, even though you aren't in the state, like maybe you might not be, it's okay that we live in a digital world. That's why we have Facebook. That's why we have Instagram. That's why we have a phone. That's why we have people that live in different states. I mean, don't let it discourage you because, in my opinion, I actually think it's a little bit of an advantage. So just switch it a little bit and just view it as great. Now I'm targeted on exactly where I need to focus. To me, it's a perk. It's a perk. I think I interrupted someone.
Yeah, me. I'm sorry. I had one more thing to say, and I don't want to be dominating this time, but let me say this quickly. I'm working to make a presentation to the governor's team on energy issues, and we are definitely a state that's got quite an influx of data centers coming our way, and so I wonder if somewhere down the road, sooner than later, that your company would be, as Think Plus would be interested in trying to present the positives to the governor and her team.
Of course, we would love to. As a matter of fact, if you have the ability to set that meeting up, I mean, one of our network people that has tremendous influence in Maryland was able to set up the meeting with the governor and the head of the energy department. So that came from our network. So they had the connection to the governor, and so we're meeting with them to share with them how our technology works, how the batteries will assist the state. So yes, to answer your question, Frank, if you have those connections, we would love to set up a meeting. I mean, listen, we just need connections to get somewhere, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you can put those dots together, we'd love to help you.
Okay, so if I could get something going, do I feed that to Ashley and let her pass that to you?
Yeah, she can get to
Yeah,
me very quickly.
warm it up. Warm it up for me. Let's get some time on the calendar and I'll pass it along when it's ready for sure. I'll
Yeah,
be
okay.
I'll be the gatekeeper.
Yeah, well, I can't make any promises, but I definitely, that's a huge target on my agenda.
It is
Great.
huge. It is huge. Does anyone else have any other questions? We are happy to stay on a little bit longer. Answer any. Just keep in mind, we also will have community we can tap into. The recording of this will be available. The next best thing is if you are, again, I'll repeat it again, if you're not already in CommonStead, get to the person that brought you here, get that join link, it's free. Then the next thing is to pop into community so you can get updates, you can ask questions and everything like that. Midnight tonight, you can get in for $20 for 24 hours, which is just the biggest no-brainer I've ever heard. It's like, you've got to be in there. Don't buy it now. Wait until 1 a.m. And then from there, we will have onboarding on Thursday. So that's when we need systems, that's what will follow for everyone. Hello, Charles. Welcome to the
Hey.
party.
Oh, hello. I will say too, Ashley, on the onboarding side, everybody, if you do decide to get in, which I encourage, obviously, if you like what you saw tonight, to obviously take advantage of that. But we're going to go through the site called BAM. That's the site you get when you sign up for the company that does the training. I use this as if it's my business partner. I mean, it's such a great tool to share the opportunity with other people. When we go in and show the new people that have just onboarded how to use that. So we do it's an online one. It's interactive, it's real. So we actually pull the app up with you. So you
Yeah.
literally can go side by side with us and get started. So it's really very interactive training. You'll learn a lot from it, and it's just awesome. I love it.
Hey, Brennan,
Amazing.
quick question. Are there any Mac? I'm David, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Are there any minimums or maximums? Maybe more like is probably a better question in terms of like, say it's a very, very small business. Maybe that they're running out of a home structure. Or what are the maximums? Or
So
maybe there's
the
some people
maximums.
are wishy-washy.
Yeah, no, it's a good question. So on the autosave, the maximum's 100,000 kilowatts a year, so it's like 10,000 or less per month for autosave. That's that product. For the batteries, really, the batteries don't really. We actually like bigger homes, believe it or not, with batteries because we make more money on that battery system if it's a bigger system, bigger home. So we're really looking for homes that use 12,000 kilowatts a year and have a 700 credit score. Those are the two requirements for the battery, by the way. So. But in terms of our autosave, it's basically small commercial 100,000 kilowatts per year or less is what we're looking for the free enrollment.
And community?
Community solar, it's state by state. So certain states don't even allow businesses, it's only residents. A lot of the states just did it for residents because they couldn't get rooftop solar or they're renting. So they just wanted to make it available to the everyday person, the people that are struggling to pay their bills. So unfortunately, it's not very vivacious for commercial.
Okay, and final question. You said the technology is smart. How does it say in the training like exactly in detail like how smart is smart? Like does it have like, can it read, okay, hey, we're not using this at this time, we could shut this down. What's that called? The load shedding or stuff like that?
Yeah. So they have the ability to dispatch at times of the day when the utility's in need. So our technology knows when that's coming and there's like signals. And we have agreements with the utilities for them to pay that energy for when we give it to them. So, but we'll never take a home out and that battery. We'll never completely deplete the battery just in case there's an outage. So and the more batteries you have, the more flexibility, the more power you have as a company. And so our goal is to get millions of batteries out so we can control some of the bigger flows that are needed. But in the beginning, we'll manage that. Our technology and our people behind the scenes can manage that process pretty easily. We do have a lot of batteries already out in Texas in our beta program. So one of the things I'll put in Ashley's in the comments that if you're part of it, if you're not, we'll still get it to you, is we have a great testimony of someone that just put a battery up that kind of goes through and shows people how it works. I'll make sure, Dave, that you get that and the whole comments that gets that because it's really great. It's brand new, someone that just got installed, and they go through step by step of how it works. But yeah, it's an amazing technology, and there's not too many companies that have it. I mean, we have what we call the ability to do micro, and this is over a lot of people's heads. So I'm the type of person that listen. I'm dangerous. I know a little bit, but we do what we call micro adjustments throughout the day. So if you hook up your thermostat, we can do micro adjustments. And most other technologies cannot do that. They literally have to shut off something. They can't send it in microburst. So there's an extended period of time, which, for a homeowner, if you have a 6-hour event where we can do micro adjustments throughout the day and the utilities pay us for those micro adjustments. That's what makes us so different and unique. But Dave, it's one of those where if the person that designed it and has it, I mean, if you're going to take that business to the next level and you want to get the detail of that information, I can get that from you with the guy that runs it. The guy
Yeah,
that
so
actually,
basically, in a nutshell, kind of like California coined the term duck curve. It helps reduce the duck curve,
yeah,
if you know what
big
that.
time. Oh, he
Okay.
shows. I see him do duck curve presentations all the time. Yes, to answer that
Okay.
is exactly what they're doing.
Got it.
Love it. Any other questions before we wrap up? Great questions today, guys. If you also don't want to come up, you feel free to type them in the chat if you have anything for us. I'll just keep reiterating that you get back to the person that invited you here. You join CommonStead for free. Midnight, we've got $20 special. All right, Frank, go ahead.
I'm sorry, one more question. These batteries, what about the maintenance on those? What's involved?
So we cover all the maintenance on them. So the homeowner never takes ownership of the batteries. We own them. So obviously we want to make sure they're always working because that's how we make money.
Yeah.
But that'll be in the contract. It's a 15-year contract. We maintain the whole battery, and it's under warranty for 15 years as well.
Excellent.
Incredible.
Real quick,
Incredible.
just because I'm getting a little lost in my portal, could you explain the comp plan for the dereg markets autosave just briefly? You don't have to go all the levels deep, just the initials.
Yeah, I mean, just think of it this way: it's $20 for autosave to get on for one time. So that's the one time, and then the person that sponsored you gets a half match, so $10, 20 and 10, and then every month that customer pays an electric bill, the residual's $1. Okay, so that's the easy, without going through the 10 levels of pay and all the different people that earn 20 cents here, 15 cents here, because a lot of people can share in one meter. But the long and short of it, the person that's doing the work, $20 for autosave and a $1 per month in residual income. And then if you build a team, obviously you get overrides on that team, down 10 levels. Like I said, watch that video. It does a really nice job. Charles,
Yeah.
I don't know if you were in the presentation, it does a real nice job of explaining the whole 10 ways.
Cool. And that's the same with the dereg as well, like in Texas.
Yeah, in Texas is it's a little bit more because people use more electricity. So we reward financially for people that sign up meters that have more electricity usage. So it's like band 1, band 2, band 3, and homes in Texas typically go to band 2, which is 20,000 kilowatts or more. So that does significantly increase the residuals on that. So people that live in Texas can really build a very large book of business very quickly if you have connections in Texas.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Not to mention, if they already do have them, they can go back, which is so beautiful. All righty. Any other?
So Ash, this is Eddie stepping in here. I just wanted to mention that there's the Think Energy corporate team has given you guys a special concession on new advisors that enroll before midnight on the 25th of February, which is tomorrow. So it's good timing because tomorrow happens to be a day where you can get in for $20.26. It's called the 2026. It's a one-day only promotion. So here's what's cool. You get in for $20.26, and then you get one customer. Your business is paid for, right? But on top of that, if you get your first customer prior to March 6th, the company's going to give you an extra kicker of $20, an extra spiff kind of and they'll give an extra 10 for the next two after that. So, we were premising this on $59 to come in, but tomorrow for one day only. So if you're and this not only extends to everybody who's on here, but anyone that you bring in before midnight tomorrow night, that same deal goes to. So it's a pretty exciting offer.
Huge.
Yep.
Huge. The stars are always aligned here with all of our promos, guys. So we're all going to be very busy at 12:01 tonight.
Get those lists ready to go. And just, it's one of those things, man. Just share you guys have the 9.5-minute video, share it with people and say, listen, if you even think you like this thing, get signed up right now and then you'll learn about it and stuff like that.
Yes. Ask questions later, sign up with the promo.
Yep.
No brainer. No brainer. Alrighty, everyone. Well, just as a recap of what we went over tonight, this will be uploaded into Community, but this is all time sensitive type of promos. The most important thing that you can do is get back to the person that invited you here tonight. Ask them for a join link to the CommonStead unless you already have one. If you're already in, you can go into community, make sure you're coming to Thursday, set your alarm for early in the morning so you don't forget if you're not already in, so you can get in on the promo. That is the most important thing. Then we will onboard you on Thursday. We'll go over all the tools that you have at your disposal. The most important thing that I love about a business like this is you don't have to know everything. You can just use the tools that we already have for you. And I'm not an expert yet, but these guys sure are. So they will be leading you through that this Thursday, same time. So without further ado, Charles, if you have anything else to say, feel free to pop in. Otherwise, we can end the recording here in a few minutes.
Thank you very much. I had a meeting that I already had on calendar. I couldn't get here on time, but I knew you were in great hands with these amazing people. Just want to say thank you, Ed, Brendan, the team, all of you for being here and supporting us the way that you are doing. It's really amazing partnership. Keith, I don't want to leave anybody out. I don't know if Kyle's here as well, but you all have been absolutely amazing. And we're really looking forward to this long-term, mutually beneficial partnership with outstanding leadership in the company. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you all for your guys' time tonight. So grateful for everyone.